Yes, yes, you guys, we are back live in the building for the Manchester Derby. We can finally breathe. I am so looking forward to this because we got another stress FC, especially that second half. As every second would go on in that second half, I got more and more stressed. But we found a way. We found a way, and we're top of the league. Only team to come away with 4 wins from 4 games so far, and we've now kept a clean sheet in our last 2 games. So that is a major positive, a real major positive. Um, but yeah, guys, let me know your score predictions ahead of this one. I think it's gonna end in a draw. I think it's gonna be either 1-1 or 2-2. But what are you guys thinking? What are you guys thinking? I'm trying to pull up a pic of Virgil right now. Oh my goodness, Virgil in that shirt too, bro. Hits different. Virgil in that shirt hits different. Bro, guys, we conceded a total of 0 XG in the game today, by the way, against Burnley. 0 XG. I wonder when was the last time in a Premier League game that we conceded 0? Because that's kind of wild when you think about it. Because they would have had chances to counterattack. Here we go, guys. This game is about to kick off in just 3 minutes time. 3 minutes time, you guys. Sonny, can you please not call me? Ah, okay. Wifa. No worries, bro. Bro, I'll always call you Wifa from now on. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, bro. Guys, what are we saying for this one? Yeah. No, bro, I totally understand. My bad on that. My bad on that. I got you, Wifa. Here we go, guys. I'm going to get the timer ready. I'm going to get the timer ready. Stormtrooper says Manchester is red. Let's see about that. Lucky game for Liverpool again. I watched 4 games in the last 20 hours. Damn, every team you support has kept a clean sheet. Are you going to watch the Manchester Derby now? Oh, let me turn on the slow mode. Let me turn on the slow mode. One sec. Let me turn on the slow mode.
Yes, yes, everybody.
Oopsie. Olivia, nice to see you in the building. Thank you for the super chat. Who says, I love the third shirt as a crop top. It's amazing. Oh, that's the one you got? I saw that for the first time they made crop top versions. That's sick. I know a lot of people love it. That's such a good idea to bring in a new kind, you know? A way of doing the shirts. Two one. Sorry guys, I'm still just doing. Sorry if I'm going to be a little distracted towards the beginning of this game because I have to create some content for Liverpool goals after the game, you know. But Vic, thank you very much for the super chat as well. Who says it'll be 12-12 at halftime. The referee having seen enough will stop the game and award the 3 points to Liverpool. All right, guys. Vic, are you feeling confident for your city? Are you feeling confident for your city? You're getting the game kicked off, guys. It has officially kicked off. Let me bring in the ball movement. One sec. Let me bring in the ball movement. Let me make sure this is right. Already a chance for City, guys. For Erling Haaland. It's not even 20 seconds in the game. Look at this chance. Early doors. I think he's definitely scoring today. Look at the form he was in during the international break. Guys, just wide of the post from Erling. And it's not even 20 seconds in the game. Shout out to you, Dan Raj. Shout out to you, Dan Raj. By the way, who are you guys supporting today in this one? Who would you guys not supporting, but how about who would you rather wins in this one? Since it's so early on in the season. I would personally still rather City drop points because as of right now, you can consider City as potential title contenders. So them dropping points is always a good thing. But that's why I think a draw would probably be a good result. What do you guys think? Gravenberg. Reinders? Oh, you got Reinders? Man United, I'd rather win. Man United, you'd rather win? Okay. Sobo is very. We're not talking about Sobo's levels of attractiveness right now. That's not what we're doing. Yo. That was not the point of this. Donnarumma save, guys. This is his debut. I'm curious to see how Donnarumma will do. Real curious. I support FC draw, so it'll be another clean sheet. Let's see, bro. Nah, I hope we get lots of goals, though. I do hope we get to see some drama. Who doesn't like a bit of drama? Imagine how Trafford feels though. He's signed to be City's #1, and it doesn't even look like he's gonna be anywhere near being #1 with Donnarumma coming in. They wouldn't have signed Donnarumma if he wasn't there to be #1. You get what I'm saying? So imagine how he's feeling. Same for Ekitike though, right? Didn't he sign to be our #1? I mean, I still think he'll be in our starting 11. I think no. I think it's very different, Deliora, because when you're a goalkeeper, there's very little rotation. Whereas Ekitike, I very much see a world where either Slot can find a way to start Isaac and Ekitike as strikers, or Ekitike is a left winger and Isaac as a striker. So I think it's very drastically different. You know what I mean? He's not starting. Yeah, the new Belgian keeper for City is not starting for United. I mean, I thought maybe he would have today, but clearly he's not quite there because he's still a young keeper. So they bought him for the future. I'm getting a. Yo, Dean, nice to see you back in the building. What's good? You're doing curly hair? What do you think of the Netherlands? Bro, I love the Netherlands. I visited quite a lot. I've been to the Netherlands a lot and I love it. It's like Rapunzel, but shorter and brown. Who do you think's going to win? Who do you want to win? I want to draw, and I think it's going to be a draw. So, United are low-key playing well so far? Bro, United, they're really well suited for these kind of games, too. Curly hair and low taper fade. Leo, you should get a low taper fade. What is that again? Is that when you shave the sides? Is it Everton next game after the Madrid game? Yes, it is. So look, so we have Madrid on Wednesday, and then we have Everton at home on the Saturday. So in 6 days we play Everton, but that game is at Anfield, so it's an early kickoff, which is tough, but at least it's at Anfield, so the atmosphere should be good. Up the Reds. I hope this performance we put in today isn't an early warning sign for us going into the wrong direction. I'm begging. I don't think it is, Delior. And I'm not just saying that because I don't want that to be true. I still think it's normal when you make that many signings and there's that many changes to your team that it's going to take some time for everybody to for us to figure out the best way to set up and for our new players to find chemistry. You know, there's so many different aspects to it. And then the fact that, you know, we get to add Alexander Isak to the mix, bro. Liverpool are so lucky, says the Arsenal fan. Bro, but how? I don't think you can get lucky over and over and over again. That's why. Erling Haaland. Oh. What a Liverpool game. Yes, Tommy. I went for a 2-2 draw or 1-1 draw. One of the two. Some Madrid fans in the chat. Doku in the box. Doku. Oh. He puts it back in. Foden. 1-0. Phil Foden has opened the scoring, guys. It is 1-0 for Manchester City. Phil Foden has been out of form for a very long time, but man, that is an important goal. That goal will mean the world to him to score the opener in the Manchester derby. 1-0. Phil Foden. It was a header as well. Wow. I gotta be honest, I did not expect him to be the goal scorer. I really did not expect him to be the goal scorer. Was it Doku with the assist? I think it was Doku, probably. Could see the prime Foden there. Bro, that's an important goal for him. This was really good from Doku, by the way. Look at the run from Doku. And then he ended up getting the assist. He crossed it again after he failed the first time around. Look at that cross again. Leo, I mean, we bought 2 Leverkusen stars, of course. We'll have these late winning goals. True, true. From Liverpool watch along. Let's go, Mohib. No, Ruby. It's just right now we don't need more mods. But if we need more mods, I will let you know and I would let Tommy know. Sorry, I had barely any signal. My team got the window, and I'll check timestamps for key events. No worries, Patrick. I was able to get it out in the end. No stress whatsoever. There's gonna be so many games coming thick and fast now, anyways. But all good, bro. I was still able to get it out. That's the only game I won't be here for, though. I'll be in every. Let's go. Did we play terrible? Yes, we played terrible. Let's be real. I mean, we played terrible, but I also think people. I also think it's not being talked about enough. The fact that it is hard to play against such a low block. Like literally, Burnley had like 8 players in defense, and it's us returning from the international break, so we're not going to be as fluid as we usually are. And we still had like we conceded 0 xg, so it's not like Burnley had like even a sniff at any moment in the game. It was all Liverpool, but it's true that we really didn't create major opportunities, and it think we were so lucky that there was that handball from Hannibal in the end. Otherwise, yeah, we would have dropped 2 points. You know what I mean? So I do think we're lucky in that aspect, and we need to improve. But the great thing, like I said, is we're keeping clean sheets now, and we just need to find our fluidity within that attack, because there's so much quality there, but we're not showing it. You know? Damn, we must have had we had a lot of possession, but we had it for nothing really. Yeah, we had 80. Wow, guys, full time whistle. We had 81% of ball possession. That's crazy. Doku, bro, Doku's looking sharp. Oh, I thought that was the 2-0. Keeper saved it. It was straight at the keeper. I thought that was going to be the 2-0 there. Guys, Doku is looking on it this game. I thought, and yeah, the shot came from Reinders. Who do you think will win the Ballon d'Or? It's very obvious at this stage. It's going to be Dembele. Ousmane Dembele. Kat, who's been the better team? Man City. Man City. So it's deserved. Atleti are playing decent football lately. They won't park the bus. It'll be an open game. That's what we want, bro. That's what we want. It's big that both Madrid games are at Anfield. Yeah. And Dean, even the Everton game, 12:30 p.m. kickoff times are never easy, because the atmosphere isn't quite the same and the players aren't up for it sometimes in the same way, but the fact it's at Anfield is a huge game changer too, because if that game had been at, I was about to say Goodison, but in the Dick Stadium, then it would have been a lot tougher to get a result, I think. And so the fact that's at Anfield is really great. So our next 2 games will be at home. That's a boost for us. What's your prediction for Inter versus... Bro, when is the Inter-Arsenal game? Let me check. When is the Inter-Arsenal game? No, Arsenal play Athletic Club first, right? Arsenal play Athletic Club. But yeah, what's for sure, guys, if you guys are down on Thursday night, I definitely want to do a live stream for the Newcastle-Barca game. I think that's going to be such an interesting game to watch. And Buemo with a hit, guys, but it's over the bar. Opportunity. Opportunity for United. The Hannibal assist for Liverpool. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I love that we got that late winner. I'm looking at some of the images now too. Beautiful. Delior says, Leo, after seeing our performance, are you still confident about this season? I feel like this is building period that was supposed to happen last campaign, but because it was already a title squad. Yeah, that's a good point. No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried because and I'm still confident. And the reason I say that is because I believe it's going to take some time for us to click, but I think once this team clicks, there's so many different like dangerous parts to it that I just think we are going to play beautiful football, and I believe with the quality that's there, Slot will find a way, you know. Like I said before, for me the most important thing, I said it before the game, and I know it was so close to not happening, but now we've still scored from four. Slot has now managed 42 games. We've scored in 41 of them. You know, and so this is what I mean. If we continue to keep clean sheets, that's what's going to build my confidence week by week. That's what I want to see more than anything else. Because again, we're adding Alexander Isak to the mix too. So goals, I just don't see being a problem for us. Today we were really not on it, and we still found a way. Anfield Tale says, I don't expect much this season. We can't win the Champions League playing like this. We can't win the Premier League playing like this. At some point, we are going to start to make mistakes and run out of luck. See, I would say I would feel that way, Anfield Tales, if we were like match week 15. But to me, it's still too early to be saying that this is how we're going to look for the entire season. You know? That's why I'm still confident and I'm not stressed out. Obviously, I'm very stressed during the games, but when I take a step back, I'm not. You know. Guys, how exciting was it to see Rio and Gamoa doing well again today, by the way? Rio, what a guy. You're a City fan? Bro, it's looking good for you. So far, it's looking good for you. City's playing better. By the way, we had so many corner opportunities and none converted. If it was Arsenal, the game would have been 5-0. Bro, what's crazy too is we do have a lot of players who are good aerially as well. So it's surprising, you know? Hey, Leo's so ready for the UCL to start. Me too. Remember, there's so many games too. There's so many games too happening at the same time. That it's all like this new Champions League format is always filled with so much drama, and I love that as well. Bro, Doku is looking sharp. Oh, just as I say that, he gives the ball away. But man, City look a lot better than they have in previous games I've watched them this season. In the last two, at least. They look a lot better. This is going to give James, JSM44, some hope. I should get Sobo on the back. City will be there with us and Arsenal this season. Yeah, City are really dominant. The more time goes on here, the more it's clear that it's all City in this one. when I think a lot of United fans had hope before the game. Dillior says, guys, it's time to relax. It's Manchester United. They're as good as relegated. Yeah, but look, even in previous seasons when they were so bad, Dillior, they would get results against City because they could just sit back and counterattack, and that suited them. So that's why I thought today they could get I mean, to be fair, it's not over by any means. But, you know what I mean? That's why I thought they really could get a result here. But yeah, guys, in the building, I want everybody who's in the live right now to let me know your thoughts because I'm curious to see. Do you all believe that City will be genuine title contenders this season, or do you think they'll struggle with consistency like they did last season? What do you guys think? I know it's hard to ask this question after match day 3 to 4, but I'm curious what you guys think. Because for me, I still think it's a little too early to judge. A little too early to judge, but I would lean towards saying Arsenal are a step above right now, just in this current moment in time. Is curly hair and a beard weird though? No, I did that quite a lot. What didn't work was curly hair with mustache. I tried that and I had to get rid of it because a lot of people told me it was a no-no. It was a no-no. Thank you, Mark James. Nice to see you in the building. Big up. Leo, who did you support with France versus Iceland? I was supporting Iceland because I know France is going to qualify for the World Cup anyways. So I was hoping Iceland, that late equalizer would stand basically. Because there's less of a chance Iceland qualifies for the World Cup, if that makes sense. You know? But I mean, actually, in any moment, I would support Iceland because it would be more of a crazy result. And since I'm 50-50 between both countries, you know what I'm saying? Kat says, I think City will be up there. They're still top 3 best teams in the Prem for sure. Arsenal and Chelsea will be stronger, says Sunday LFC. So you think Chelsea over City this season? Do you think Rio will start a Premier League game this season? If I had to put all my money on it, I would say no. Because on the left wing, if it's not going to be Cody Gakpo, I could see Hugo Ekitike starting there and Isaac as a striker. So I think I don't quite see, I got to be honest, I don't quite see Rio actually starting in the Premier League. Definitely he'll start in the Carabao Cup, FA Cup, But to start in the Premier League, that's a big thing. I'm not so sure we're going to see that just yet. Bro, I just found the best pick of Robertson. So if Arsenal misses out on the title again this season, is it time for Arteta to go? That's for Arsenal fans to answer. I would think yes. But what do Arsenal fans think of this question from De Leora? If Arteta doesn't win the Premier League title this season, what are we saying? Guys, halftime whistle is blown. 1-0 for City. Phil Foden with the only goal of the game so far. City have definitely been the better team, but again, at 1-0, it's true. This game is not over by any means. It's not over by any means. And hold on, I'm going to get, for those of you that want to play the football bingo, I'm going to be sending you the link. Ooh, they have a new French League bingo thing. But we'll still do global because I think that's maybe too niche. It's not fair for everybody. For those that don't watch the French League, I mean. Who you wanting to win? I want to draw. Ideally, I want to draw. Here's the bingo link, by the way. I just sent it and I'll pin it. He has to win a major trophy this season. So, Arsenal fan, does that mean either Premier League or Champions League? What if he does a domestic double, wins the FA Cup and Carabao Cup? What would you say? When was the last time the Manchester Derby has actually been entertaining? That's a good question. Guys, when was the last time? Let me check. In October of 2022, there was a 6-3 scoreline. That sounds pretty thrilling. 9 goals. October of 2022. Haaland scored a hat-trick and Phil Foden scored a hat-trick. Anthony scored. The GOAT Anthony even scored. Waylon is back in the building. Nice to see you. Charge your phone, bro. I'm at 31%. Damn, that's still a lot because I've been using it so much of today. And I still got to get 2 posts out onto the Instagram. I see your post. I instantly look at them. Thank you. It's Lang. I appreciate you. Thank you for the support. And Weefa, thank you for the super chat. Who says, guys, I want to hear everyone's relegation predictions. That's fun. Mine are West Ham, Leeds, Burnley. I agree in terms of I think Sunderland will stay up. And I agree, I think Burnley will go down. But let me look at the rest of the league. What about Wolves? Guys, Wolves have 0 points so far. You don't think Wolves is going to go down? I think right now I would be leaning towards Wolves, Burnley, and Leeds. If it was up to me. That would be my prediction. So Leeds, Burnley, and Wolves would be mine. Wolves, Burnley. Oh, you think West Ham too? Leo, do expect a better second half. I hope so. I hope we get a better game in the second half. By the way, what do you guys make of these halftime interviews? Bernardo Silva right now is getting interviewed. What do you guys think of these halftime interviews? I'm personally not a huge fan. I don't think it adds so much to the game personally. Or to the entertainment. Especially because so many of these players are so media trained nowadays that it's rare to find real characters, you know? Next match, let's turn the match on versus I think we will. Sunday LFC. I think we will. It's going to be a nighttime kickoff at Anfield. It's going to be an incredible atmosphere. I think it's going to be a much better performance from us. I really am confident of that. I really am confident. The halftime interviews are stupid, says Mike. Just let the players focus. Yeah. Imagine a halftime interview in the 3-3 Istanbul game. That would be cool. Tadzi, thank you for the kind words. Up the Reds. Up the Reds. Start the bingo. Oh, yeah, sorry. Guys, for those of you that want to play the bingo, let me get it started. I see there's 15 of you guys waiting. Good luck, guys. Good luck. Mohammed says, what was your favorite moment or era for Liverpool of all time? And love the live streams and videos. Thank you, Mohammed. I appreciate you. My favorite era, I mean, it's the Klopp era. I mean, looking back now, it's so poetic the way it was just like this upward journey. and that we had many downs along the way, like the lost finals, finishing second by a point, all those moments. But I think it really is just emphasizes life, I think, where it was so human and how there were, so like I said, so many ups and downs, where I think life is similar, where I just feel like the whole club journey, there's so much you could learn as like just a human, from it all. And that's because we had the best, the greatest of leaders in Jurgen Klopp, So definitely the Klopp era. I mean, I think I'm going to forever look back on it with just the fondest memories. Like I said, the ups and downs, not just the ups. Because I think that's what made the whole journey special. The fact that they kept going again and again, and they showed that incredible mentality to never give up, season after season. And bro, with Florian Wirtz, it's what I was saying before. I think you need to give him some time. I think you need to give him some time, and especially in the second half, I thought he had many. I thought he had quite a few moments where he showed glimpses of why he's regarded as such a special player. Obviously he needs to be more consistent, and he needs to show it over 90 minutes. But do I think he'll do that? I think he will. I think he'll get to that place. And I just want to back him because I know he's gonna have the best chance of succeeding if we back him. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm not gonna be overly critical over him. Someone like Salah, I would almost be a bit more critical because he knows the league so well, and because I know his standards. That's a little bit different. But for me, you need to give players adjustment period time. Think about how much hate Suboslai was getting, and now he's everyone's favorite. You know what I mean? It just shows how so much is short term thinking, I feel. How a lot of fans are very like just reactionary to just what happened. Is it laggy? Is it still But bro, I have such good Wi-Fi here. That must mean it's more so my computer that's... I think it might be my computer. Hold on, let me X out of some tabs because I think it's my computer that's slower. I think it's more of that. Because I had too many things popped open. I had Photoshop, I had so many different things. I just realized that we play Atletico Madrid next. They're defensively more tight than Burnley. That's going to be a tough match. And they have a lot more quality going forward. A lot more quality. Here we go, guys. The players are back walking out onto the pitch. Aiden, we're now watching the Manchester Derby. Manchester Derby. Bro, the Atleti game is going to be tough, but I really do think we're going to win. Like I said, the atmosphere, it really impacts games, and the fact that it's a nighttime kickoff at Anfield is going to be amazing. It's just going to make the game. Come on, bro, let's go Redmen. Big result away. Exactly, Tom. Top 4, Ash, I'm going Liverpool, Arsenal, Chelsea, City. That's my top 4. Here we go, guys. In the second half, United's going to get the second half started, and Buemo's on it. All right, guys, everybody in the chat, I have a question for you guys. Here we go, guys. Second half has officially kicked off. Oh, the phone's out of battery. This phone is out of battery. Inter are still a very strong side. Absolutely, they're still a very strong side. They did lose, though. Did you guys see a crazy game? I saw the game, Leo. Thank you very much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just it was the best game of the weekend, you know? So Yildiz will bring Juve to greatness. Bro, Yildiz looks like an insane talent. Insane. But yeah, what did I want to do here? Four-three scoreline was so memorable. Ryan Gravenberg was given man of the match, by the way. Ryan Gravenberg was given man of the match by Liverpool. I was hoping no so that I can use that in my Vert's defense argument. Wait, what do you mean? Was KDB good in his first season at City? Oh, that's what you were saying. Okay. Gravenberg is my favorite player right now, Leo. Cold edits, I get it. He's incredible. He was given man of the match, like I said. Incredible. Erling Haaland. Oh, guys, 2-0. 2-0. Of course he was going to score. Of course he was going to score. Guys, early on in the second half, 52nd minute, Erling Haaland makes it 2-0. Is that game over, you guys? Is that game over, you guys? Look at that. Dink over the keeper. Dink over the keeper. 2-0. Erling Haaland. Bro. Erling Haaland. Again. Oh my god, Erling Haaland hits the inside of the post. That was so close. Oh my goodness. Bro, look at this. How poor was that from that pass? The pass was from De Ligt, and Erling Haaland was onside. He hits the inside of the post. No way. That would have been game over. That would have been 100% game over. Amarin hadn't lost a pep until now. It looks like this is going to be the one, you guys. This is going to be the game. Erling Haaland. Oh my god, that sliding challenge. I think it was Luke Shaw. Bro, imagine being a rival fan watching Liverpool this season so far. Oh my good. Bro, imagine being a rival fan, hate watching Liverpool this season. So first game, we score the decisive goal, the winner in the 88th minute against Bournemouth, against Newcastle in the 90 plus 10 minute to win the away at Newcastle, against Arsenal in the 83rd minute. Dominic Soboslai won the free kick, and now in 90 plus 5 minutes, we've got it, won it at Burnley. Just imagine you're watching these games and you have that bit of hope, but we just always find a way, and that's what champions do. Have you seen Ekitiki's secret account? Bro, I love Ekitiki's secret account. Are you kidding? Of course I've seen it, bro. I love that you're a Liverpool player and you still have a burner account. Imagine you're a star player for Liverpool and you have a burner account. I think it's great. It's so good. Every player that leaves United cooks somewhere else. Were there even many good moments in the match, or should I just upload the reaction over highlights? There weren't many good moments. There really weren't. So it's smarter to just... Wait, what's the account? Is it real? Yeah, it's a real account. Hold on, Delior. I'll give you the account. It's so much fun. Bro, I love him because he's very different. And wait, let me see. What's his account called, guys? Again? Oh, it's called Hish Eki. Look, this is the name of his account on Instagram. Can you see that? Hisheki. Like, look, he posted this last time, which I just love. Look at this. His burner account. I mean, it's his burner account, but to be fair, it's getting 100,000 likes on his burner account, but it technically is. Damn, Yodo is coming off? Harry Maguire is coming on for Lenny Yodo. Hi, Leo Youssef. Nice to see you. How are you? Couldn't watch Liverpool versus Burnley, but I'll see the Merseyside derby. And midweek, don't forget, on Wednesday night, we play against Atletico Madrid. That should be another good one. United from the corner. Oh, I thought they could get some. I thought something was going to happen there. Oh my god, Erling Haaland with a one-time. Bro. One time. Thought he was scoring there. I thought he was scoring there. How long have you been a Liverpool fan? Liverpool is red since I was about 6 or 7 years old. So it was, I would say 2007, 2008 season. So basically 15 years. Manchester is blue right now. This next goal is going to be everything because we know 2-0 score lines never mean it's over. If United score, you never know what can happen. But if City score the next one, then it's game over. And then we could call it a night. We can call it a night and relax because I'm going to need to relax after that Burnley game. Oh, Mbuemo. Wow, he stayed on his feet. He could have asked for a pen there. Or at least tried. That's what you usually see. Who do you think is the most influential player at Liverpool right now? You could make an argument for Ryan Gravenberch. You really could. Oh, guys, City with a counterattack. Erling Haaland is through on goal. Is he going to have a 1v1 with the goalkeeper? Is he going to have a 1v1? It's game over. 3-0. 3-0. Ciao, amigos. Guys, Erling Haaland, I had a feeling he was going to score goals, too. After I watched his performance during the international break, bro, he was on fire. He looks like he could have another record-breaking season, you guys. Erling Haaland. It is 3-0 after 68 minutes. Damn. Guys, this is so one-sided. This is so one-sided. Could it mean that City are back? I don't know. But guys, I think I'm going to call it a night here. This is going to be the end of this stream because I'm already late for dinner. It's 7 p.m. here. And if it was going to be a crazy end to the game, I would have stayed with you guys. But I gotta join my family right now for dinner. So apologies that I'm cutting this stream short, but I do think you guys can also cut this game short because it is now 3-0. And let's be real, are United gonna come back and make it 3-3? Zero chance. Literally zero chance. But is this a sign that City will be title contenders this season? Let's see. Definitely, I think they're in amongst the top 3 teams with us and Arsenal. There's no doubt about that. But Dilly Orr said, can someone just put Man United in the championship already? I know, right? But yeah, guys, I hope you all have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your night. I'm sorry I'm cutting this short, but I need to eat right now and join the family and relax a little bit after that Burnley game. But guys, we will, hopefully there'll be a stream before, but what I can guarantee you guys, for those of you that are around, on Wednesday, obviously we're going to do a stream for the Liverpool Atleti game, Atletico Madrid. On Thursday, I promise you guys we'll do a stream for the Barca Newcastle game. And then before then, we'll see. I got to see what'll happen. But what's for sure is I'll see you Wednesday and Thursday. If not before, we'll see. But yeah, guys, Alyssa's made a proper team. Goalkeeper me, Him Kong center back, Daily Aura center back and captain. Left back Leo himself, right back Sonny, CDM Olivia, center mid Elena, Cam Garvit, right wing Go 12, left wing Raj, striker Mason. What do you think of Leo's Goals FC? Love it. Love it. Mark Goldbridge, bro. Mark Goldbridge is probably doing crazy numbers though right now, to be fair, because people love to see him rage baiting. But yeah, guys, have a beautiful